your country, 1039 KGRT. That is Rascal Flats, and God bless the broken road.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Our question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And today, did you know that we are celebrating Back to the Future Day? Yeah, actually Back to the Future Part 2, because that was released in 1989, and it starts out set in 1985, where the previous film ended. And, of course, Doc coming in to tell Marty, we got to save your kids. And so they go to the future, which is the date of October 21st of 2015. Of course, their vision of the future and what we actually had in 2015, way different. Even right now, I mean, so far they didn't make any more Jaws movies. And let's see, still waiting on that hoverboard, although the self-lacing shoes did come in. They really did. But as a Back to the Future Day, talking about time travel, my question for you today, if you could go back in time and just relive one moment in your life, you're not going to change it, you're not going to do anything like that, but you just like to live it over again, what day would that be? And there are so many days in my life that were really, really awesome and cool and, things like that. Some of them not necessarily great, like that one time I wrecked my bike during my sister's birthday party. She was so mad at me because apparently, a cracked rib ruined her birthday party. Good times. Yeah, good times. But if I had to go back and relive a day, I'm not quite sure exactly where I'd go. There's so many different things that I remember that were pretty cool. I could go back to a day where my mom taught me how to make a paper airplane. Yeah. Or maybe the first time I listened to a piece of music on one of my uncle's record players. That would be really, really good. Yeah. I don't know exactly where I go. Or maybe that one of those times where I got to spend a little bit of time with my sister and my dad. That would be really, really good too. But what about you? If you could go back in time and relive one moment about your life, what would it be? A wedding day? A birthday? The birth of your child. That one wasn't quite as happy. It was still pretty cool, though, It's a weird circumstance. Not going to get into it. But go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. You can call those in or text those in at 575-523 KGRT. Of course, we are live on our social media pages as well, so you can more than happy to have you leave a comment down below for our question of the day. If you could go back in time and relive one moment about your life, what would it be? When, why? Yeah, just to celebrate Back to the Future Day. Yeah. Go ahead and let me know your answers, my friends, for our question of the day. Okay, we are good on all those fronts, and yeah, exclusively up on our social media pages. Like I said, there are a lot of moments in my life that come into my memory. Like, honestly, my very first memory that I can think of is waking up very early in the morning, walking to the living room, turning on the TV, and watching some cartoons. It's something I do to this day, it kind of stays with you. That would be pretty good. I remember one time flying a kite. Actually, I was such a pain as a kid. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I'm making my grandmother take me to the store, get me a kite, and I was going to go out with, I think it was my Boy Scout troop or something at that time. But flying the kite and getting it so high up in the air, it was really, really awesome. And then I didn't realize I ran out of string and it flew away. And you'd think that I would be really, really sad, but I was happy. I'm going like, my kite got so high up in the air that it never came back down. It just flew away. So, some of those happy times, it's the little things that get you. But yeah, there's so many that I guess I could go back on. So we want to start off maybe in a positive way. So if you could go back in time and relive one moment about your life, what would it be? Remember, you're not trying to change anything. Maybe just something that brings back that nostalgia or brings back some good times. Let's see. I remember one night staying up all night long. My mom will attest to this one. Staying up all night long with my brother playing Pac-Man on the old Atari 2600. That was really, really good. Somebody said that they would go back to winning their first race. Yeah, get that checkered flag. That is a moment that would be pretty awesome, and everybody around you would be happy to celebrate that with you. So, yeah, what are those things that you can go back in and have a lot of fun playing with, or just like that? Like I said, there's so many different things that I can go back into. So I know I count myself lucky in that aspect. But let me know your answers for our question of the day. If you could go back in time and relive one moment in your life or one day, you could say, what would it be and why? Let me know your answers for our question of the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world these days. Let's see. Philadelphia Inquirer says that people who decorate their homes for Halloween with elaborate light displays can expect their electric bill to increase by $30 to $100. Well, you got the cash. Let's see. Jennifer Lawrence and her husband, Kirk Maroney, recently confirmed that they are expecting their second child. Congratulations. Sacha Baron Cohen and Sarah Silverman were spotted holding hands. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Disney is planning a Prince Charming movie. I talked a little bit about this earlier. Chris Hemsworth is set in talks right there. It's not done deal, but he's in talks to play Prince Charming. And this is where we could find out, in all those Disney movies, is there just one Prince Charming or are there more out there? Because, I'm curious. Let's see. Apparently, Snoop Dogg is eyeing a return to the Winter Olympics in 2026 in Italy. He has too much fun at those things. And I also heard that participating Five Guys restaurants are serving new popcorn shake. It has popcorn syrup, real popcorn pieces. Customers can enjoy this. That is interesting. I will just say that. And as a fan of pizza, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza seasoning is out. The seasoning is a blend of salt, garlic, onion, tomato, and Aleppo pepper. Actually sounds really, really, really good. So once again, my friends, we are looking for your answers for our question of the day today in honor of Back to the Future Day, where he went to October 21st, 2015. I guess we would have to go back in time to get to that day. Our question of the day for you today: if you could go back in time and relive one moment about your life, what would it be? Like I said, would it be a wedding day, the birth of one of your children? Could it be a big sporting events win, like when you won the baseball game or the basketball game or something else like that? Or is it, maybe just a chill day hanging out with your friends and your family? That would be pretty darn awesome too. Go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.